Üdvözlök. Welcome to Monday. I almost said Walmart. What the crap? Okay, so I heard rumors that I need to have a valid ID, state ID, in order to vote tomorrow. Well, I don't have a valid state ID. It expired on my birthday, and since I'm unemployed, I couldn't buy it, like pay for a new one. So I've still got my old one, and I don't know if they're gonna let me vote tomorrow. So Dad has decided he's gonna take me to Secretary of State today, and hopefully get me a thing, and then I can have like a temporary piece of paper or something that they would print off saying that. So I'm collecting things to prove that I'm me, and that, yeah. I'm gonna take that, 'cause I'm gonna use my I got my bill in the mail today from ER. So it's $637 that I gotta pay for the stupid ER visit where the doctors didn't solve a bloody thing. But yeah, so I'm gonna take that, and then my social security card and my birth certificate and my voter's registration thing, because it says that I'm me and all that kind of crap. So yeah, hopefully I can do that soon. And that's about it. That's about it. I'm having pain in my, like, stomach, sort of, like breathing, like right near where my ribs aren't like completely covering. They're like sort of like how they open, and you know, it's like right in there I'm having pain, so I don't know what's going on. Dad says I might have sprained a muscle, but it started after I left ER. Not like right after, but you know, when the pain medication stuff they gave me wore out, it started, and I'm like, I don't know if it was just coincidence that something happened. I don't know if I pulled a muscle. Very well could have. I don't know if it was because of something they gave me or what, but that's what's going on. So I'm just kind of like, or it could just be acid reflux coming back, because I've had that too. And I'm not medicated for that, so Lord knows that that comes back, because it never goes away. It just goes dormant for a while. So I'm gonna check at Walmart to see how much the omeprazole stuff is, because that's over the counter now. It used to be a $4 prescription, but then they're like, hey, over the counter, and yeah. So I'm hoping it's not too expensive. Maybe I can get some, even if it's one of the small things, because before, when I had issues, I would take it, and within like a week I would be back to normal or whatever, because there's the beginning of 2010 I had issues, like, I don't know what it was. I'm pretty sure that it was just because of a psychosomatic event, which means that stress manifests itself physically and causes like medical issues or whatever. So I'm pretty sure that that's what that was, and the stress from everything back then, it manifested itself and caused inflammation in my stomach lining, so I couldn't eat. Like, most of the days I would have one of the normal bottles, like plastic bottles here in the States, of Mountain Dew, and that's pretty much what I would just have, and that would suit me just fine for like the entire day of 10 hours or something that I was at college. So, and then, you know those chewy granola bar things? They'd have like the chocolate chip ones. I couldn't even eat one of those. And you know that those are like thin. They're like that tall and like that wide and like that long. And I couldn't even eat one of those. If I ate a full one, I would feel like I just ate Thanksgiving dinner and I was overstuffed. So it was definitely, you know, problematic, and I dropped from, it was like, I don't know, 121, I think I was like 121 or 123 pounds, down to 113 in like a week. So it was like, you know, a big deal. And so I had to go to the doctors, and they gave me omeprazole, and I took care of it. But And then I had like the issue again like a year later or something, so they put me back on it and kept me on it that time. But since I don't have Medicaid, I can't go to the doctors, and then when the prescription thing expired and I couldn't do it and all that crap. So, but now it's over the counter, so I'm gonna go see if it's decently cheap. So, other than that, that's what's going on. So, I know I'll be fine. I'll be fine, so don't worry about me. Stop worrying about me, because God's got his hand around, his arms around me, so I'm safe and everything's good.
Plastic aside.
Look guys, it's a mini one. I have the normal sized one, but they have a mini one now. Dad's playing with all of the Christmas stuff.
Oh, Maynard had an accident.
Squeaky pie. Hey, look, Dad. There you go.
Look, Maynard broke it.
But they don't have a good one. There's two things though. I figured they would have had more. It'd be super popular and everybody would be buying them. Look, Dad. It's Pinkie Pie. Those ones are, they don't have the one that I like though.
Well, neither's that one.
I like that one, that's my second favorite.
I thought you said you already the king.
No. Granny Smith. No, there's only like one thing with her.
Somebody opened it.
Well, they were hungry.
Let me look inside.
Yeah, Mexicans are probably.
Yeah, let's look inside. Hello in there. Hey guys, I think it's time for the daily message on Facebook. What do you think? It's a long one, so listen up. On this day of your life, we believe God wants you to know that every moment is an opportunity for you to be happy. You know how sometimes it seems that life is just throwing you one curveball after another? Well, guess what? You have a great way to respond. You can use every opportunity, every single one, to be happy. Don't just take a shower. Feel into it and receive pleasure from the water in your skin. Okay, that just sounds weird. Don't just walk on the street. Enjoy the fragrances of the trees and flowers on your way. Don't just drive your car. Sing karaoke to your favorite radio station. Shower one's just way too awkward. Okay, let's see if I can remember this. It started out, I was working with someone's parents at a seafood restaurant, something like that. I was at their house, and there was going to be this big storm. So the two kids and I decided that we were going to go to a cabin. I don't know why. And I don't know who there was an older boy. He wasn't older than me, I don't think. And there was a younger girl, which was little Heather. And we were walking, and we walked around the corner, headed somewhere, and then I said, hold on a second, I wanted to run back to the house or something. So I ran back, but I couldn't find the house. For some reason, I got a piece of chicken. I went to the restaurant thing, and I was talking to someone I knew, which was someone from an old church. And I got a piece of chicken from her, and I put it in my pocket. But I couldn't find the house, so I went back. But I went one street too far, and I saw a pimp. And he saw me and took off running for the street that my two friends were hanging out on. And for some reason I knew that he was gonna go after them. So I ran to them and I said, come on, we need to get out of here. There's a guy, he's gonna kill us. And they weren't listening. They were just kind of dazed out. And finally I snapped them out of it. And I started running, and I ran back for the street where we had come from, closer towards their house. And another guy showed up, and he had a knife, and he was trying to get me, and I'm like, I didn't do anything. And then and I was trying to run, and there was a church, so I started running for it, and the guy stabbed me in the back. It wasn't bad or anything, but I could feel it. And I ran in, and he had chased me, and I was looking for a priest, or a pastor, minister, someone. And those are all words for the same person, by the way. And I found him, and I said that I had been stabbed. So he said a prayer, and I was like instantly healed. And then the guy disappeared, I think. And then there were sirens, so I ran back outside because I said that they were after, the little girl who was 7 and another boy, or an older boy, or whatever. And I went outside, and she was on a stretcher, and they were putting her in the back of an ambulance. And apparently he killed her. And they were going to take her to the hospital, and I wanted to go. And there was police that were escorting the ambulance. There was one in front and one behind, so we got to ride in the one that was behind them. And for some reason, at this point, I realized that I was in the UK. So we were following, and then all of a sudden Alex was there. The other boy that was the girl's sister was completely gone. I don't know where he went. The people probably kidnapped him or something. But Alex was there next to me, and we were going. And there were a lot of hills. Like, we had been in the city, and it seemed a lot like Detroit with so many buildings and stuff. But everything was attached to it. It was weird and grimy and gross. And then it broke away into nature, just country, rolling hills and trees. It was beautiful. And there was like mountains and stuff. And we were going up a mountain, and there was this large building on the left, and I thought it was the hospital. But we kept going past it, and there was some weird scaffolding that we drove underneath of. It was weird. And then the road got really like up and down. It was like, just an up and down road. It wasn't bumpy, but it was like smooth, like small hills. And I was like, oh, I haven't been on a road like this in a long time. And so sorry, I'm trying to think. We just kept driving and driving, and I'm like, wow, the hospital really is far away from here. And then I woke up. There was another dream I had, though, too. Apparently I was in the UK again, and I was with some friends, and I can't remember everything that happened, because at the time I did, but all I remember is being on the plane, and someone said something, and I looked, or it was supposed to be me, I thought, and then I realized that I was asleep on a plane. And I was talking in my sleep. Then I looked around, and everyone else was around. Like, from the show that we were shooting or something. And I was sitting in the front. Like, in the front row. On the plane, and I could see everything that we were going through. And there was someone sitting next to me in the front row, and then Alex, and it was just 3 of us in the front row, and there were everyone behind us. And I said something about I didn't realize when I came back that I'd be bringing half of the crew with me, and everyone laughed. And we were flying in, and that was to somewhere in the States. But when we would be landing, we were supposed to be landing by flying into a building. Not like crash, but like there was a plane-shaped hole, and we were supposed to fly into it. And everyone started panicking, and one guy was like, I don't like that because that building has been on fire before, and blah blah blah. And we were flying into it, and then we were like driving down the road in the plane, and it had instantly transformed from like one of the jets to like a smaller one. And I'm like, what? And the plane was slowly breaking apart, and then all of a sudden it was just me, but I was like hanging on to the bottom of a plane or something, and it was still flying. But Alex was there, and right before it had broken apart, I had said something about the small plane reminded me of the plane that my cousin has, or my uncle, or whoever. And he goes, your cousin's got a plane? I'm like, well, it's a small one, but yeah. And I was like, I wonder if it would make it across the ocean. And then Alex starts singing some strange song I'd never heard, and I can't remember it. And we're like flying, hanging under the plane, and like walking on the water and stuff. It was so weird. And then all of a sudden, I'm laying in my bed here at Grandma's, and I wake up from a dream, and I lay here for a bit, and then I remembered that Alex was in the front room because he was visiting. So I went to get up to go out there, and Grandma's like standing in the hallway outside my door, making weird noises, and then I didn't open the door yet, and then finally she went in the bathroom, so I found my room. I went to the bedroom, and Alex was sleeping, so I woke him up, and then I looked out the window, and I was like, why is there a Penske truck? But it was blue, and they don't have blue trucks, they have yellow ones, and it was blue. And then I was like, what? So I got up, and there were 2 trucks. One was a tanker for some reason, and the other one was the boxcar thing. And then I remembered that it was moving day, and that we were going to be getting our stuff out of it. So I went on the porch, and it was raining, and I was like, oh, that paper's always raining, so I moved. I said hi, morning or something. And Dad said he would let me know when I could move some boxes. I said okay. And he was going to have me do something about like writing something on a plastic tub because it's raining, so every time he wipes it and it washes off or something. And then Cauldron showed up, and she was carrying a box from up the street. I guess she was moving with us. She carried the box. And Mom and Dad were switching out like the box cars and tankers, like on the trucks, pulling them off like they were just giant-sized plastic toy trucks or something. And that's when I woke up. Like, actually woke up. So it was very, yeah. Hi guys. Okay, so I'm trying to make this thing so it doesn't fall. Right, there's no shirts on this. Well, there's that one, but I don't really want to. Get out my DIY books, the Generation T ones, and I want to do one. Okay, there was that one. But I don't know what one I want to alter because I've got this idea here, which is to do a collar thing on it. And then there's this idea here, which would be doing that. So I'm not sure which one I want to do. I'm going to sit you guys there for a moment. I want to do one of them, and I need to find my shirts, t-shirts, and see what one I might want to alter, because I think they both said form-fitting. I try to buy all form-fitting now, except for that one. I hate the unisex shirts because none of them are form-fitting. Even if they are small, they're still really big on. That one is big too. Yeah. Okay, I'm leaving that bottom one. That one's my Tobuscus shirt. There's no way I'm chopping that one up. Leave that there. Pull up these ones. I don't even know what's in this pile. I'm just pulling them out. That one's a fancy, pretty fancy shirt. So that'll stay in there. Okay. And those. The drawer is heavy. I don't like that. Okay. We'll figure this out. Go through the pile. See what's in them. And when I find one or two shirts that I'm okay with experimenting with, then I will show you guys. Oh, the clouds. Oh, they're so cute. Hi guys. Okay, I decided to do one. I'm gonna try something. I'm using a pattern, but I'm gonna alter it a bit because the shirt's already form-fitting and the pattern was for a shirt that's, or the thing that's larger than that. So I'm trying to think. I don't know if I want to do this now or if I want to do something different. I'm trying to think. I thought I had it, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to totally do this. And now I'm just kind of like, I don't know now. Yeah. Maybe not. Okay. Okay, I'm going to change my mind. Okay, I think I've made my decision here. Didn't really look through the rest of them. I'm just kind of like, yep, gonna do this. No, I already did that. This just isn't working out at all. Everything I'm trying, I'm like, apparently the stuff that I had been working on has gone missing in action or something because I can't find it. And if I don't have my ribbon, then I can't do what I want. I think I might have accidentally thrown them in the box for storage at the last minute instead of keeping them in one of the other ones. So, yeah. I don't know. Kind of can't do anything with it if it's... So, I don't know. Figure something out, I guess. Maybe tomorrow I'll do something instead. Hi guys! I'm on call with Evil Black Bunny. There's her.
Hello.
There's her. She's cheering me up. I did start working on a t-shirt, but I already put it away for the night. I'll show you guys when it's done, because I sort of screwed up on it. And then I was just like, you know what, I'm not remeasuring, the stupid thing. So I'm changing it up a bit. And yeah. So I'll finish that tomorrow. Gotta get up early, go to Secretary of State to get my ID renewed, because it's expired. And then go to wherever the heck we're supposed to go for the voting thing, I don't know. Mom knows, thankfully. It's some random school, I've never heard of it. Then again, this area's got like 50 schools. Anyways, I'm gonna go to bed because I'm really tired. And she's laughing at me, I think. Yep. So I hope you all have a wonderful night, / morning, / whatever it is, wherever you are. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Good night. Do you want to say goodnight to them?
Maybe. I shouted Obama in a funny voice. I'm sorry.
Your soul burning through the haze. In a fight, our love will break through this maze.